Hello students and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to study the second part of the tissues 1 lesson. So if you haven't watched the last part, the first part, so first go and watch those parts and then come towards the second part. Okay, in the last video we studied about meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissue में we studied about apical meristem and lateral meristem. So, apical meristem which was present in the apex, whether it is the apex of shoot or the root. So, we studied about ram which is root apical meristem, and also we studied about SAM which is the shoot apical meristem. Then we saw that plants do increase their girth wise also. मतलब वो अपना diameter भी increase करते हैं, and that we called it as the lateral meristem. So once we are done with this theory, okay, meristematic tissue, classification of meristematic tissue based on their location, meristems are divided into two types. First one is the apical meristem, which I have already told you, SAM and RAM. The location is in the tips of roots, stems, growing young, leaves and axillary buds में present होता है. जितने भी हमारे growing parts होंगे, all of them are consisting of this meristem. Then the function is the responsible for the increase in length of the plant. So they help in the increasing the length of a plant. Now the next point, the lateral or the cambium meristem. Location होती है इसकी situated below the bark. Function होती है responsible for the increase in girth and diameter, which is the diameter of the stem. So we have already learnt about meristematic tissues. This one part, and if you haven't watched that video, go first watch that one part, then you will have a better understanding. उसमें मैंने पूरा detail में ये चीज करवा चुकी हूँ. But in this part, I am only focusing upon the theory. Now moving further. Okay. Now we will talk about permanent tissues. Permanent tissue, as I have already told you in the previous class also, that these are non-dividing cells. एक बार meristematic cell, when they mature, they convert into permanent tissues. Permanent tissues जो होंगे, they will stop the division. क्योंकि अब वो mature हो गए. Now they will perform their specific function, but they will not divide any further. But if a permanent tissue wants to undergo division, first it has to change into meristematic tissue. तो meristematic cell में change होने के बाद ही it can undergo any kind of cell division. Otherwise, other than that, a permanent tissue doesn't show any of the division. Permanent tissues are also of two types. One is simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue का मतलब होता है if they are made up of only same type of cells. कोई टिश्यू अगर मेरा same type of cell से बना है, same kind of cell, so I am calling it as a simple permanent tissue. Permanent है but simple है because it is having only single type of cells. Now the second one is the complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue, when a tissue is made up of many different kinds of cells. अगर अलग टाइप के सेल से बना है, then we call it as complex permanent tissue. Is it clear? Now, simple permanent tissue is also divided into two. One is the protective tissue and the other one is the supportive tissue. Supportive tissue में three parts है. One is parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. This supportive tissue is also known as the ground tissue. So it is also known as a ground tissue. क्लियर है यहां तक? And the protective tissue is also known as a dermal tissue. Let me use another color. So the protective tissue is also known as the dermal tissue. ठीक है, so first we'll study about this simple permanent tissue, then we'll go with the complex one. And complex one also have two parts, one is xylem and one is phloem. Both xylem and phloem are the conducting tissues. So both of them are conducting tissues. They are conducting in nature. मतलब क्या करेंगे? पानी और फूड को ट्रांसपोर्ट करेंगे. So they will transport water. Xylem will transport water plus minerals, and phloem will transport food. So I think this table is clear. This chart is clear to you all. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take the screenshot. Otherwise, we'll provide the PPT of this in the description box. Okay, let's move further now. First one we have to study, that is permanent tissue. We are seeing the overview of permanent tissues. So definition, cells that have lost their ability to divide and have taken a permanent shape for a specific function. अगर उन्होंने अपनी कैपेसिटी टू डिवाइड लॉस कर ली है और एक परमानेंट शेप एंड परमानेंट फंक्शन एक्वायर कर लिया है प्लांट में, देन इट इज नोन एज अ परमानेंट टिश्यू. फर्स्ट थिंग, देन इट्स नेचर कैन बी लिविंग. न्यूक्लियस अगर प्रेजेंट है, if nucleus and cytoplasm is present, then the cell is considered to be living cell. तो अगर ये दोनों चीजें प्रेजेंट है, then we can say that its nature could be living or it could be dead cells where nucleus is absent. तो permanent cells में we can have dead cells as well as the living cells. Dead cell का अगर example you want to know, dead cells are present in the cork. जो bark होती है उसके बाहर वाला portion which is known as cork. The second location where dead cells are present, it is in xylem and phloem. So xylem and phloem is also constituting of these dead cells. So now we know that a permanent tissue may have a living cell and whereas non-living cell also. ठीक है, यहां तक हो गया. 3 functional types होते हैं, which is protective, supportive and conducting. Conducting tissue, as I told you in the previous slide, that conducting tissues कौन से होते हैं? Xylem and phloem, which is also known as complex tissue. If we talk about supporting tissue जो हमने ground tissue देखे थे, parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Is it clear? And the protective tissues was epidermis. So we can say epidermis. तो 3 टाइप के टिश्यूज होते हैं in case of permanent tissues. Now let's move further. Okay, first one is the protective tissue. Protective नाम में ही है that it may be protecting something. What is it protecting? Features are cells have thick walls. Thick walls होना जरूरी है because they are functioning as a protective tissue. Protection के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? Thick layer चाहिए. So that's why the cells have a thick cell wall. So cell is having a thick cell wall. जितने भी cells होंगे involved in epidermal cell में, तो वो क्या होंगे? उनकी cell wall होगी very thick cell wall. So this one is a thick cell wall. आ गया यहां तक समझ में? Now examples are, okay, first let's see कि कहाँ कहाँ present होते हैं. It is found in the surface of roots, stems and leaves. सबके surface में, because they are working as a protective tissue. तो जैसे हमारी स्किन है, हमारे ह्यूमंस के केस में हमारी स्किन क्या है? अ प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यू. Likewise, this epidermis is present in the surfaces of the root, the leaves and the stems. Then examples are epidermis secretes a waxy waterproof material on leaves. जो एपिडर्मिस होता है वो क्या होता है? वैक्सी होता है, एक वाटरप्रूफ मटेरियल वो सेक्रीट करता है लीव्स में, जिससे कि वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स ऐसे यहाँ पर एक्यूमुलेट हो जाते हैं. इफ यू हैव एवर सीन अरबी का पत्ता, अरबी का पत्ते में क्या होता है? पानी एक्यूमुलेट हो जाता है, जो हम लोग देखते भी ऐसे ऐसे करके देखोगे अरबी के पत्ते में पानी ड्रॉपलेट डाल के, तो इट विल नॉट एब्सॉर्ब द वाटर और फॉल भी नहीं होगा, ऐसे दाने दाने से बन जाएंगे. दिस इज बिकॉज द वैक्सी मटीरियल प्रेजेंट इन दिस. कुछ वैक्सी मटीरियल प्रेजेंट होता है, दैट इज नोन एज द एपिडर्मिस. एग्जाम्पल्स, cork found in bark contains strong waterproof material. जो bark में होता है वो कंसिस्ट करता है बहुत ही ज्यादा strong waterproof material. ठीक है? Is it clear to you all? So you can see in this also अरबी के पत्ते यहाँ पर क्या हो जाता है? वाटर accumulate हो जाता है. So it acts as a waterproof material. ठीक है? Now moving further. If we talk about first supporting tissue, supporting tissues में तीन टाइप के tissues होते हैं. Supporting tissue is also known as the ground tissues. तो supporting tissues को हमने क्या बोला? We call it as ground tissues also. So ground tissues में जो सबसे पहला part है that is parenchyma. Let's study about parenchyma now. So, first one is the parenchyma. Parenchyma का जो फंक्शन होता है मेन, सो फंक्शन हम लोग पहले पढ़ेंगे, स्ट्रक्चर बाद में, बिकॉज फंक्शन इज को रिलेटेड टू द स्ट्रक्चर. सेल का स्ट्रक्चर क्या होगा, सेल का शेप क्या होगा, इट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन द फंक्शन. जो भी सेल को फंक्शन परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही हमारे पास सेल का क्या होगा? स्ट्रक्चर होगा, अकॉर्डिंग टू द फंक्शन. सो फंक्शन इसका है, फंक्शन ऑफ पैरेन्काइमा, दैट इट स्टोर्स फूड. इट विल स्टोर फूड. इट ऑल्सो वर्क एज photosynthesis in plants. तो दो मेन फंक्शन है, वन इज स्टोरेज ऑफ फूड, सेकेंड वन इज फोटोसिंथेसिस. Because it is doing photosynthesis, that then we know for a fact that if a plant is doing photosynthesis, so it may be having chloroplast. Chloroplast cells are present, organelles are present. ठीक है? तो इसका मेन फंक्शन क्या है? स्टोरेज ऑफ फूड का प्लस फॉर फोटोसिंथेसिस. Because it is involved in photosynthesis, so we can say that parenchyma का जो लोकेशन है, it is लोकेशन वाइज अगर हम देखें तो इट इज प्रीडोमिनेटली प्रेजेंट इन द लीव्स. लीव्स में हमारे होते हैं मीजोफिल, मीजोफिल टिश्यूज, मीजोफिल सेल्स होते हैं जिसमें पैरेन्काइमा प्रेजेंट होता है, एंड विच वर्क फॉर द फोटोसिंथेसिस इन द प्लांट्स. I hope this one function is clear. Okay, now if we talk about the structure, if we are talking about the structure of parenchyma, दिखने में कैसा होता है? So they are mostly oval or spherical. ऐसे करके cells होते हैं. Cells के बीच में जो intercellular space होता है, that is more, मतलब ज्यादा चिपके हुए नहीं होते एक दूसरे से, अलग अलग काफी distant में होते हैं. So that's why the intercellular space is more between the cells. Again, the cell wall is very thin. Cell wall बहुत ज़्यादा thin होती है because they are not involved in any kind of protection. They have to either prepare food via photosynthesis or they have to store food. So very less function in the protection. So that's why they have very thin cell wall plus the intercellular space. इंटरसेलुलर मतलब दो सेल के बीच में स्पेस होता है वो बहुत ज्यादा कम होता है. So less intercellular space is present. क्लियर है यहाँ तक? इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस कम है. They are mostly oval in shape and they have a very thin cell wall. Cell wall ना के बराबर होती है because they are not predominantly functioning for the supporting वाला thing. ठीक है? I hope this thing is clear till now. Parenchyma की चीजें. Parenchyma first of all function is storage and photosynthesis. Second, location is mostly predominantly in the leaves. And third thing we have studied about the structure. These are living cells, so they may be having nucleus. They must have a nucleus to be a living cell. So they have a nucleus also. So we can say that parenchyma cells are living in nature. So these are living cells. Again, coming back to the topic, structure है large है but thin walled cells है. Thin walled cells क्यों है? I have already told you, क्योंकि इनका as such protection में इतना ज्यादा function नहीं होता. That's why they are mostly oval, circular और polygonal in nature. Usually has a single large vacuole. Vacuole इनके पास क्या होता है? Single होगा usually और large होगा. Because vacuole क्या करता है? It will store food. And as we know that parenchyma cells are involved in storage of food, that's why the vacuole has to be large. Functions is stores food, for example starch granules in potatoes, provides temporary support provide करते हैं. Chlorenchyma इनके पास होता है. Chlorenchyma is something which is having a chloroplast. That's why parenchyma cells which are consisting chloroplast, they are known as chlorenchyma and they will help in photosynthesis. तो function एक हो गया storage of food, second photosynthesis. Now coming to the structure, they have a nucleus, the cell which are living cells, cell wall which is very thin cell wall, then the intercellular space is more, and there is a cytoplasm because there is a nucleus and a cytoplasm. Nucleus and cytoplasm collectively known as protoplasm. So we can say that these are a living cells. Okay, let's move further now. The examples of parenchyma, as you can see that this one, these are the example. पत्तों में present होता है, पत्तों leaves के ऊपर वाले surface में ज्यादातर. As I said, mesophyll cells होते हैं जहाँ पर which consist of parenchyma cells. And potato. Potato में क्या काम आता है? For the storage of starch. तो potato में इसका function है storage of starch. Okay. Now the second tissue which we have to study, that is the collenchyma or the glue tissue. Collenchyma tissues जो होते हैं, अगर if you have seen the stems are very flexible. They consist of collenchyma. Collenchyma gives a support. तो अगर आपने stem देखा होगा, stem अगर हवा भी चल गई तो it will like, it is flexible enough. It will not break down like this. ठीक है? तो इसके पास क्या होती है? Cell walls होती है. But here's the catch. It has cell wall more towards the corners. Corners में ज्यादा cell wall है. Other than that, it has a basic cell wall. Thin cell wall है बाकी जगह. But corners में क्या है? Corners में it is having thick cell wall. Collenchyma, because it is having nucleus, so it is also a living cells. So collenchyma are the living cells. क्लियर है यहाँ तक? So collenchyma are living cells. They provide support to the plant. As I have given the example of stems. Stems में collenchyma present होता है and stem is very flexible. Then structure में elongated cells है, मतलब लंबे लंबे cells होते हैं. Thickened corners. Corners में क्या है? Cell wall ज्यादा present है. That is why the corners are thickened corners. Then location found in leaf stalks below the epidermis of the stems. Stems के epidermis में present होंगे, below the epidermis of stems. Then function is to provide mechanical support and flexibility to the plant parts. Mechanical support provide करेंगे and the flexibility. Let's see the example. ये जो तुम्हें दिख रहा है यहाँ पर पत्ता, that is ciliary leaves. इसमें अगर हम पर्टिकुलर देखें तो इसमें ऐसे स्टॉक से निकलते हैं, ठीक है. इन स्टॉक्स को हम बोलते हैं collenchyma. They consist of collenchyma. If we are noticing the veins, the midrib, the veins which are providing the mechanical support to the leaf, these are also consisting of collenchyma. तभी ये लोग क्या करते हैं? सपोर्ट करते हैं. So these are the two examples of collenchyma. Now the last one is the sclerenchyma, which is the hard tissue. Now sclerenchyma is a hard tissue and it is a dead cell. It is a dead tissue, which means that it is neither having a cytoplasm nor it is having a nucleus. कुछ भी नहीं है, cytoplasm भी नहीं है और nucleus भी नहीं है. Cells are elongated but the walls are really thick because they have to provide mechanical support to the plant. So they have thick cell walls. They will provide mechanical support and they are dead tissues. So they are not living, they are dead. So sclerenchyma, the hard tissue, structure है इसका long, narrow, dead cells. Walls are very thick due to the deposition of lignin. So lignin ऐसा chemical होता है walls में present. So walls में क्या present है हमारा? Lignin. And lignin is a very strong chemical जो बहुत ज़्यादा rigidity provide करता है cells को. So because of this chemical which is lignin, the cells are very much strong and very much rigid. So we know that sclerenchyma consist of dead cells and mostly present in the bark of tree. So they are present in the bark of tree and you must have seen the husk of coconut. Coconut का outer cover देखो तो that is also made up of sclerenchyma. स्क्लेरेनकाइमा के जो सेल्स होते हैं, जो वॉल्स होती है, उनको तोड़ना बहुत ही ज्यादा टफ है बिकॉज दे आर सच अ स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉल्स. सो दे आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग बिकॉज ऑफ द डिपोजिशन ऑफ लिग्निन. लिग्निन पूरे वॉल में डिपोजिटेड होता है, प्लस जो इसका ल्यूमन है, द इनर पार्ट विच यू कैन सी इन द डायग्राम ऑल्सो, द ल्यूमन इज वेरी लेस. सो दे हैव लेस ल्यूमन. Function provides structural strength and rigidity. So this is the function of sclerenchyma. So now, till now we have learned all about the permanent tissues. So permanent tissues में if I show the table again, permanent tissues में we were having simple permanent tissue and simple permanent tissue में दो टाइप के थे, protective tissue and supportive tissue. प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यू में हमने देखा एपिडर्मिस का एग्जांपल कि एपिडर्मिस होता है विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द सरफेस ऑफ लीव्स, सरफेस ऑफ स्टेम, रूट्स, ठीक है, वो सरफेस में प्रेजेंट होता है. वी सॉ दैट. देन वी रेड अबाउट पैरेन्काइमा, collenchyma and sclerenchyma which are known as the supportive tissue or we can call it as a ground tissue also. ठीक है, तो ये चीजें हमने पढ़ी. Then moving further, this was the first slide in which we read about the permanent tissue का overall view. Permanent tissues are mainly for the support system. they have lost the ability to divide, and they have specific function and specific shape. Okay. Now the protective tissue, first of all, we read about that it has a waxy covering, which is also known as cuticle. So this waxy covering को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Cuticle भी बोलते हैं. Now moving further, we read about parenchyma tissues. Parenchyma tissues में क्या होती है? Cell walls are very thin and they are mostly responsible for storage of food and plus photosynthesis. And they are present mainly in the epidermis or the below the epidermis of the leaves. Okay. Now we saw the whole structure and all. And we saw the function that it stores food in the case of potatoes also. Okay. Now the second thing we read was collenchyma. Collenchyma also provide mechanical strength and is predominantly present in the stems. जो thin stems होती है उसमें present होती है and provide flexibility to the stem, and they have thick corners. So the corners are thick in the case of collenchyma. Then the examples of the ciliary leaves and this veins of leaf. Then coming towards supporting tissue means sclerenchyma, which are the dead cells and are mostly present in the bark of tree. Okay, now this is the walnut. Walnut में क्या होता है? बहुत ज्यादा strong covering होती है, ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा strong covering है. You must have seen walnut का break करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल हो जाता है. If you have ever seen the walnut structure. Then the husk of coconut. Husk of coconut में भी क्या होता है? If you can see the strands, these are also consisting of sclerenchyma. Then this is the whole table in which we have differentiated all of them: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. So cell wall of parenchyma is thin. collenchyma में thickened at corners में thick होती है, बाकी normal neutral होती है. very thick lignified होती है किसमें? sclerenchyma के केस में. now state it could be living, it is living parenchyma में. collenchyma में it is also living in collenchyma, and sclerenchyma में it is made up of dead cells. ठीक है. then the next thing we have studied the primary functions. Primary function is the storage of food and photosynthesis. collenchyma का flexibility and sclerenchyma का strength and rigidity. Okay, so now I think this lesson, this topic was clear to you all. We have already studied about permanent tissues का simple permanent tissue one part. In the next video, I will be telling you about the xylem and phloem, and we'll start with the animal tissues also in the next part. ठीक है, तब तक के लिए if you have any doubt you can ask me in the comment section. You can comment me in the comment section, और कुछ भी part में तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आया, that also you can ask questions. And please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.